All right, welcome to match week 32. This week we are, we're back with another one, and obviously your boy was the winner comfortably. I mean, not really surprising. We starting off this episode a bit arrogant. I mean, 15 points. Has anyone ever done more than that? I don't know. I told you, man, before I was doing a Leicester journey. I was climbing to the top, and it's nearly happening.
So,
And
Mac, how many points you're off Shayan and myself?
I'm only 2 points off you, and I'm 9 points off Cheyenne. And considering what
Really?
it was, I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
Oh, I got to step up my game this week. Oh,
Leo, you fell off, bro. You proper
I
fell
know.
off.
I had a rough week. My predictions
You
were bad.
you were also not far from a rough week
Well,
as well,
you had the
Shayan.
rough week.
So
I technically had the worst week than you. You got three correct winners. I got two correct winners. I happened to get one bang on for Tottenham. Then Newcastle did me a solid.
Yeah,
I can,
Shayan, speaking about Tottenham, you got him bang on. I was about to until the 95th minute when
yeah, good.
got the lucky penalty.
I would have been on what? Would have been on 3 points for the week, not five. No, absolutely shameful, shameful.
And the first game is the nice game I'd say to watch, which will be on TNT at 12:30, is the lovely Man City vs Crystal Palace. I've gone for a nice shocker here, boys. I've gone for a Crystal Palace win, 2-1. I'm thinking, they're playing well, and I was gonna call him wrong, but Mateta, he's backfiring now. I captained him in my fantasy, so we'll back that. That's another reason for this backing. He's gonna score two, and I don't think Man City have it without Haaland. They don't look deadly enough. Or they don't look aggressive. They can only score two against Leicester, and that's Leicester. So yeah, I've gone for a 2-1 win, boys. Tell me what you.
Sounded extra Welsh today there. Don't know why.
No, no.
I've gone opposite you. I'm not gonna lie. I've gone 3-1 City. I'm still backing City. They need to get 3 points more than Palace do because they need to get top five now, not top four. And yeah, that's probably my reason.
Yeah, for all their you know, for everything that they have been this season, you still never really want to like bet against them. So for like that reasoning, I'm going for like a 2-1. I think it will be close. Last time they played each other, they drew 2-2. So yeah, a close 2-1 victory.
I think it's going to be a 2-2, to be honest. I don't know why I've got a hunch. I've got a hunch even though Palace are on better form, but I can see a 2-2. See, got a bit of prestige or whatever you want to call it. So 2-2.
Who respects the Eagles?
Hmm. All
I
right,
respect
let's
Yeah.
him.
no. Let's move on. I don't care about your respect. All right. Now let's talk about Southampton versus Aston Villa. Southampton officially relegated. Still less points than Derby. I don't know why you're so excited about
Well,
Southampton's relegation.
I,
But no, look, it Villa been on great form. This is like 7 wins in a row. This is recorded before the PSG match. Uh, for that reason, I think this will be smooth sailings, 3-0 Villa win.
Match Cash just got a yellow card, actually.
did he
I put the
actually?
game up, yeah.
Mm,
He always gets a yellow.
Um,
He
I
loves the
think
tackle.
dirty player.
I'm
It was
assuming we've all
Polish.
gone for Southampton to lose. Oh, I've gone 2-0. It's then again, I've said this like last 3 weeks. Just pick a champion. I've picked 2-0.
Why? Okay, I'm agreeing with you, boys. It's going to be a Villa win, but I agree with you, Max. More. I've gone for 3 goals as well for Villa, but I think I see Southampton getting one, so a Villa win, and hopefully, if they always like with Villa, they normally drop off after a Champions League game, but I feel like as they all the majority of the whole squad is fit now. They have enough rotation to get past relegated Southampton, and Southampton always find a way to score. So 3-1.
See, I'm going to skip all the waffle. I don't think there's much. See, I've gone for like a narrowish scoreline. I've gone for like a 2-1 Southampton Villa. Right, Villa to win, should specify. But I don't know. Like, I think it'll be pretty clear cut considering Southampton are where they are. So yeah. On to the next one, which is Forest against Everton. I think this will be tight as hell. I think both are extremely solid teams, although Everton haven't won a game in a bit. and I still think they won't win. I think it will be 1-0 to Forest.
Yeah, I'm on a Forest hate arc at the moment, and I have been for like the last few weeks. Keep it going. Give me Everton, but not completely. Though. I'm going 1-1. I think
Oh,
it'll be a close game. Everton, I don't know if you guys saw the penalty decision against Arsenal, but I don't think that was a penalty.
No, it
no,
wasn't. It
it
wasn't bad.
wasn't, but I'm glad it was one.
Yeah, obviously, but still.
But yeah, I disagree with you there, Shayan. I agree with Lucas. Forest will win this. They have to win this. And, you know, I've gone for 2-0. I don't think it'll be that simple because Everton are great structurally defensive and they're very hard to get by as we saw last week. I couldn't speak there. So I've gone for a 2-0 win for Forest.
Yeah, I will. I'll back the win. Everton only have like one win in their last like 9 league games. I think they've drawn maybe like or 9 games in all competitions. I think they've drawn maybe like 6 of those. So this definitely will be a close game. But at home, I see Forest winning like they have been proving Shayan wrong, like they have been for the last couple of weeks. So yeah, I'll go
They
for it.
lost.
Oh,
They proved me right.
They did
Yeah,
uh,
but
lose against Villa,
against
but
Villa, who are another top four team who could take it away from you.
They're not top four. They're not top four.
like I said,
They're 3 points off top four.
Don't matter. Don't matter.
I'm
We
going.
also top five now, by the way.
Villa will finish above you. I'm calling that now. I'm calling that now.
Okay.
it's definitely possible they're in better form.
Well, all right, Max, continue. Sorry.
Sorry, no, I said the scoreline. I said 2-1 like 4 times, but you guys were too involved. All right, you can move us on to the next.
Nobody asked. I'll move us on. Next up, we go into the Amex. We've got Brighton versus Leicester. Leicester haven't, well, they haven't scored a goal since Tottenham. They haven't gotten points since Tottenham, and they've not won or gotten a point in 16 games. In the last 16, they've got one win in 16, which is insane. Probably worse than Southampton at the moment. Then again, once again, pick a champion. 2-0, 2-0 Brighton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Max, you go. You go.
Well, thank you. I was
No,
gonna.
actually, Lucas go.
Oh, okay.
No, okay, all right, all right. Well, first of all, I want to point out there was no need to diss Tottenham. We said Tottenham twice in that opening statement, and a game we're not even involved in. But anyway, I think it's going to be 3-0 to Brighton. I think Leicester pretty bad, so they're gonna get their asses handed to them. No hope for Leicester. They're going straight down. Good luck to them.
All right. I will say that obviously we know how bad Leicester's been. Brighton haven't really like got a win in like the last 4 games. But I mean, if there's any team in the league, you ask anyone, like, who do you want to go against right now? I genuinely think it would be Leicester, even over Southampton, like you were saying. But just due to their injuries, I think I'll go for like a 2-0 Brighton win. They'll still have it, but it won't be as
Read
convincing
me.
as other
Shock,
teams are.
shock.
I said my predictions first.
Don't matter.
I don't think
I am
anyone
him.
can copy you after last week, Shy. But
You had less points than me.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'm still top. I'm still
And
top.
that's why I'm not
Let
copying
Max,
you.
we can let these two little mid guys fight it out. Yeah, we'll take the
Such
wins.
Look at the leaderboards, man. 115.
Sorry,
insult.
not,
Okay, let it slide. Let me tell you the correct score for this game. So it's going to be a 4-1 win for Brighton. I think Leicester. Sky Sports did an article about. It was barely an article, but they wrote a piece about how Leicester haven't scored since Tottenham, as Shayan correctly said. And I think because Sky Sports have written a piece, they're going to break this and they're going to score against Brighton. But it'll be after they're like 4-0 down. And yeah, so 4-1 win for Brighton.
Next do us a favor. Get badging.
Yeah, show us.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
he's frozen.
frozen, actually.
he's frozen.
Oh,
Frozen like Tottenham's tighted dreams. Hey.
oh, match winning dream.
Frozen. They were never there.
Speaking about another
We'll wait
team
for it.
whose Premier League title winning dreams are now frozen, we're going to move on to Arsenal against Brentford. And I put my hands up as a Liverpool fan. I was grateful that Everton, won. Not won, sorry, they drew with Arsenal. But the performance they did against Real Madrid was something spectacular and something you haven't seen from Arsenal in a very, very long time. So I said, yep, well done to them. That Rice's two free kick goals were magnificent. But moving on to the Premier League, yeah, okay. So I was gonna go for Arsenal to drop points after their heroic win, but I had to change it to a 3-1 win against Brentford because that was Arsenal in form. Yeah, that's all I can say after that. I'm honestly in shock that they dismantled Real Madrid like that.
Yeah,
Mm.
I've copied you completely.
Yeah.
That's all my reasons. I've copied you completely. Next.
I've been accused of waffling. All right, but this episode so far, this Leo Brethren has been waffling more than me. All right, I
That's
just want
not
to put it out there.
waffle.
I
I'm
want to
just
put it out there. Sorry, Leo. It's a bit
Can
of
you
a
get to the point? Because you're waffling now.
bit of an
yeah.
antagonist
There we
episode.
go.
I'll go 2-1. 2-1. All right, you
Why?
go
Why? Why have you gone 2-1?
because I feel like it.
Because nobody cares next.
Okay, I'm going
No
2-0.
one cares.
They put three past Real Madrid. I don't. That's my reasoning.
Okay,
Okay.
Hateful
Uh,
episode today. Oh my God.
I know.
All right. We're gonna be more wholesome. Let's go to Chelsea versus Ipswich. We've got a Chelsea man over there. You know, he's representing. And well, Chelsea won like five in their last seven in all competitions. You know, they've been okay. They got that draw against Brentford, who are their bogey team. So I reckon that most Chelsea fans probably would have taken that. Against this Ipswich team, I mean, the only home win this season was against Chelsea, so they beat them in that game. However, I reckon Chelsea just gonna batter them, to be honest. I'll go 3-0.
I don't, as the resident Chelsea fan here, I don't think it's going to be like a battering. I don't think we will like get close to battering any team anymore because
Mm.
every game seems to be very close, and I hate that. It stresses me out so much trying to watch the games. Which is why I've gone 2-1 to this. I have to back the boys winning, otherwise I would have gone for a 1-1. And yeah, I don't really know. The vibe of this team is up and down. It's not the best at the moment. I'm hoping Thursday they get a victory, so it boosts a little bit. And I'm kind of I don't want to say it because Conference League he might be resting players for this game, so we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if he is resting players, sorry, Lucas, I will
that's fine.
interrupt
That's
you right
fine.
here now. I'll let you speak at the end, and you can round this game off beautifully. But yeah, I've gone for 2-2. Yeah, I think, as Max said perfectly, that Ipswich beat Chelsea in the reverse leg, which was a big shock. No one saw that coming at the time, and I think they're not gonna beat you this time, Shayan, but they're gonna get some points off you. That's why I've gone for a 2-2 game because they're still not relegated and they still have to fight, so they want it. Sorry, Luke.
Yeah, I mean we have to fight as well. I'm going to cut Lucas off this one. We have to fight as well to get top five to get Champions League. I know Maresca like saying, "Oh, we're planning to get Champions League next year, not this year," but I don't care about him. And I also have to mention having Jackson is such a fucking blessing at the moment. I just cannot be asked to have like absolute bozos up top.
Fair. No, I see what you're saying, Leo. Especially with a couple of weeks ago they beat Bournemouth, and it was a very close game against Wolves. But both teams weren't really in form at the time. So I'm going to go for a Chelsea win. I think Chelsea, they've got what it takes, obviously. So I'm going to say 2-1. It's definitely not going to be a battering, but I think Chelsea is just a better team. So,
Imagine.
It's a
yeah.
bad game.
But anyway, on to the Spurs games with Wolves at home. I think Wolves are definitely our bogey team. Well, most teams are a bogey team these days, but I think Wolves. You often see that game as a draw, but I'm going for a Spurs win. I don't know why. I just got a hunch, so I'm gonna say 2-1 to Spurs.
Yeah, I know that they're our bogey team. A bit more pessimistic than you. I mean, they've won four. They got four wins in the last six games against us, and they're on like their best like streak. They got like three wins and one draw, so they got like 10 points in 12. So I don't think they'll drop against us, especially at especially at home. So I'll go for a 2-2.
I've gone 2-1 as well. I also have the hunch you're gonna win, Lucas. Anyway, I'd probably say still better team, and you don't really have anything to play for in the league, seeing that you're 14th, but you might as well get doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I disagree with you there, Shayan. I've gone for a 1-1 here because I think you won your one game for the month, so you're gonna drop points again.
That's valid.
And Wolves came back against Ipswich last week in a must-win game for them, and I think as a they're high in confidence. They could possibly do the job on you, but I'm not sure. But that's why I've just gone for a nice old boring 1-1.
Uh,
Let's get the badge in.
I don't want to, man. I don't
No, you
want
have
to.
to.
Back your
You've been
team
forced.
back it.
We got the badge in. Right.
Discussing. Either way, we'll move on.
Come on, there's
We
kids
move
on.
into we got Liverpool versus West Ham. And Liverpool did lose the last game to Fulham, I think it was. Yeah. I didn't
Yeah,
really
we.
watch.
Oh, you don't want to watch it. That's all I said. Tell
No,
you.
I
It
do
was.
want to watch it. Maybe I'll watch the highlights after this. But I call me crazy. I've gone for a 2-2 draw.
Crazy.
I don't know why.
I'll
I
call
am
you
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, you are
Yeah, you
crazy.
are.
Thanks, guys. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
sorry, but like Liverpool normally like batter West Ham. Like the last two games, they
That's
won
why I said
5-1
call me
and
crazy.
5-0. No, no, that's why I did call you crazy. I will continue as such. Look, I think it'll be a 4-1 Liverpool win. I'm in the it's a season of batterings today for me, in my opinion. So 4-1, battered.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it, Max. You need to put both teams to score over 3 goals on every game you've done this week. But I like where you're going with the battering. Like, it was an annoying game. Wolves, we not Wolves, like Fulham. We made too many mistakes against Fulham, and it's not mistakes which we'll make twice. And I think Slot will put that into the team, and I think he had a proper go at them and be like, "What the hell are you playing at?" We played better in the second half. Second half, we should have Jota should have scored. Salah, I don't know how he missed that chance, but he's re-signing the he's signing a contract, so we
Oh,
still got
yeah.
Salah for
How
another
long was
three.
that? 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years
Oh.
with Mohamed Salah.
Hopefully
But
he's washed next year.
To get terrorized for 3 more years, I hate it, man. I hate it, man.
Mm. And Van Dijk's still as well, right?
yeah,
Oh.
those two are
Yeah.
gonna resign, which they were waiting.
KDB's gone. I was hoping these two follow, but fuck me.
Yeah, but no, they were waiting for Trent to make the first move, then announce Van Dijk and Salah. But I've gone for a 3-1 in this game, and we'll get back to predictions and stop talking about Liverpool now. I've gone for a 3-1 win. Yeah, we should beat West Ham. I can see us being a bit nervy in the first half, and then second half we should dominate again. So yeah, 3-1 win.
Yeah, I mean, when you played Fulham, though, that's the thing. Fulham aren't pushovers. West Ham, they're a bit more of a pushover. They're 16, so like you know. But
Luke, have you
You know
beaten
something
West
about
Ham
that?
this year?
That's your rivals, man.
No, we did beat West Ham. We did beat West Ham.
yeah.
Your
Remember when
rivals.
Kudus lost his head, bro? Like, come on. But look, I think this will not be comfortable. I think this will be another 2-1. Not my first 2-1 today, but I think Liverpool they will win. It could definitely be more, but I don't have that much confidence in Liverpool after Fulham. So 2-1.
Moving on into probably one of the most anticipated games of the week if you are a Newcastle fan, because it's Newcastle against Man United, and they play twice this week. I've gone for a Newcastle win 2-0. I think they're not gonna be able to run through Man United, and if they do, I will be happy to support that. But yeah, Newcastle win 2-0.
Leo, you've let the team down, Leo. You know
Oh
why?
yeah,
We
I
all went
just
3-1. We all went 3-1.
yeah,
The
but
rest
when
of us have gone 3-1 Newcastle. You let the team down, but fair enough.
I don't see Man United scoring. Come on.
It's possible.
Bruno
Come
gets a penalty.
on.
It is.
Aston Villa scored.
Oh, fair. No, I mean, look, we don't really need to delve into why we think Newcastle's going to beat Manchester United, really. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's just simple. Like, Newcastle's good right now. Man United aren't. I genuinely think we can move on. Anyone want to say anything else? No,
3-1. I said
I'm
3-1.
watching the football.
we know you said three. This would.
I'm just reaffirming Max
All right, let's move on to
because they
Bournemouth.
ain't seen the scores yet. They
Let's
won't
move
know.
on. Let's move on to Bournemouth versus Fulham. Thank you. All right, now Bournemouth haven't won a game since Southampton, which was 9 games ago. So I just want to like put that out there. Like it's been quite bad, and obviously Fulham did just get that 3-2 win against Liverpool. For this reason, I think I'm gonna just give it to Fulham. Think it'll be a close game, but I think they'll win 2-1.
Well, Max, I disagree. Sorry, my old boss, he's the Villa. He's spamming me right now.
Okay.
He's spamming me right now. But I've gone for a 2-2 draw. It just screams 2-2. This game does. I think both teams, they're quite even if you look at their squads, and yeah, well, I can't even remember what I said, but I've gone for a Bournemouth Fulham. I've gone for a 2-2. It just smells a draw. I look at this, I'm like 2-2. Two teams are even. You can't beat. I think if Fulham were at home, maybe I'd edge them after their performance against us last week, but no, 2-2.
See, hence for those reasons, I've gone for a 1-1. See, Max has been hating on Bournemouth recently. Every video he's like, "Oh, damn,
They
one in
haven't
seven,
won
He's
one
in
in eight,
nine.
one in
valid.
nine."
He's
They won in
valid.
9.
He's valid.
They're still higher than you in the table, so I will give them
Everyone
credit.
is.
I will
Well,
give
apart
them
from
credit.
the Southampton, Leicester, and Ipswich.
I will give them credit. Yeah, they'll get points. It's also at home, so
I think it's gonna be a draw.
good input. Well done, Lucas. Next game.
On to
Who's got the last game?
Newcastle Palace. I think this could go either way, to
Because
be honest.
you didn't say your prediction.
Oh, 1-0, 1-0. There, on to Palace. Palace and Newcastle. I think it's going to be 2-0 to Newcastle. I think it could go either way, to be honest, but I just think it'll be Newcastle because Newcastle are a very, very good team. So,
Yeah, I've gone for a 2-1, and Max told me this little stat yesterday that if Premier League games were only played in the second half, Palace would do like 5 or something.
They'd be
Well, I'm
like
giving
third
them
or fourth. Yeah, they'd be really high
yeah,
for some random
I'm
reason.
giving them that second half goal, so I'm going to do it.
I
Uh,
completely agree with you there, Shayan, and you, Max. If I don't know if you put 2-1 down yet or not,
Oh,
but
so Lucas led the team now.
I know
Lucas
you.
had
Come
2
on,
down.
Lucas.
I went 2-1. Yeah.
Yeah, this
what is
screams.
it with everyone copying each other's scores? Like,
It's no copying. It's just like the
Just great minds think alike.
people ahead of you have decided that we have made this decision.
I'll
So
follow
maybe
him, bro.
you
that.
should start following us.
Yeah, follow him.
No, man.
All right, just because Newcastle and Palace already touched on them, and this is like the 11th game, I think we could just move on to the last bit. So Cheyenne, if you would.
It's time to do the double captains. I'll go. Not like as a whole game week. I'm not very confident in each of the results. I'm expecting another stinker. I will be last this next week. So I'm just gonna back the boys. I'm just gonna go Chelsea.
I will just because I'm very confident Southampton just won't score a goal. I'll go 3-0 Villa.
And
I don't know.
no, go, please, please.
Lucas. This time I'll let you speak.
Oh, thank you. No, and like Max is not confident in Southampton, I'm not confident in Leicester, so I'm gonna go. That's my captain.
Wait, Brighton is your captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Game.
Yeah. I've gone for probably the most easiest 3 points this week. Newcastle, Man United, 3-0. That's my captain there. Newcastle.
All right.
All right,
Perfect.
fair enough.
Let's go.
That's that then. Now, thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe. Let us know your predictions in the comments, and let us know if you want to see the Champions League version of this semis. And yeah, so there.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.